Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Reenie and this is the Enchanted Planner. Today we are venturing into Planner Destash sticker books part 2. I've got to grab the other one actually, so we'll put that one off the side. Gotta make a little bit of noise because I forgot to grab the other one off the floor. Okay, these sit underneath my desk. As I explained in my other video, I used to have them all sorted into alphabetical order. And then about, 3 or 4 months ago, I guess in the summer, I decided to start grouping them by the same type. So all the florals went together. All of the functional stuff went together in alphabetical order. But these are ones that I have not had room to, or they're older books and I don't really ever reach for them. So this is why we are just stashing them first. First up is Jungle Vibes. Now, I love this book. Love this book. So this is going to be a keep. So we'll put those off to the side. Life is a Party. I'm not sure about this one. Like, it works great when we've got situations that, there's a celebratory thing. But as I've mentioned a few times, I'm not really the... Oh, I like the lettering in here. I pulled the lettering out of here and actually put it into a DIY sticker book. I think, that's a maybe. That's a maybe. I kept the Celebrate book because I really like the color palette in there, but I'm not so sure about the Life is a Party. Okay, next up is LOL Quotes in the accessory book. I chose the accessory book over the regular sticker book, and I think it's because the quotes were better. Like, this was primarily just quotes. There wasn't a lot of functional stuff in it, which really, but again, I've never used this. So I'm not sure about that. I mean, looking at it now, I'm like, oh, I can totally use these because it's a little tongue-in-cheek, and I am very, very tongue-in-cheek. So I think we're going to keep this for now. If I'm going to go back in 6 months, maybe or so, and look through what I have kept. And if I haven't used it in the last 6 months, it may go on its way out, because I think what I'm going to do with the planner stuff is have the practice of a regular review. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the sticker books around backwards. I have them all labeled on the top or there, or you know what, we'll leave them forward facing so I can read them properly. But once I've used them, when I put them back, I'm going to put them in backwards. So in 6 months time, any of the books that still face forward will show me I haven't used them in 6 months. That might be the best way to address this. What do you think, guys? Think that's a good way? I'm trying to look at it like you do with your closet, right? Like when you put clothes in your closet and you have the hangers one way, and then, when you go to look and you go, I haven't worn this in a year. It's probably likely it needs to go. The Create 365. Oh, there's more of these florals in here. These are also in the Choose Happy Mini. I hadn't really looked through this book. I picked it up in a batch. I picked up a big bundle from a girl back east that was selling a whole bunch of things, including a color story too, The Elusive Unicorn. But I actually wanted most of the stuff that was in that bundle. This was just something that came along with it. There's some fun stuff in here. I didn't really ever have a chance to look through. Live Simply, Dream. Yeah, there's some great stuff in here. Okay, so I think we're going to keep that. Next up is this mega sticker book. I bought this thinking it was one of the other type of sticker books, like, the fold out ones, and I've never used it. I bought it. Oh, look at all the donuts. There is some stuff in here I can use, but the majority of stuff, like, I won't use hollow boxes. I'm also not really I'm not fond of these rounded corners. Like, I prefer my boxes square and straight. So I think what I'll do is I will go through and I will pull out what I will use, and then I will, find a new home for the other stuff. All right, Miss Maker. Again, this was before my planning time. The Elusive Unicorn. So I don't have anything else except the Miss Maker accessory books, because I picked them up off of, I believe it was Zulily. I could tell you, actually. Nope, I didn't note it in these ones. Most of the time, pretty much all of the time when I buy something, I note the date and where it came from in it. So if I have any issues with it or I need to pull a receipt out, I can do so. So Miss Maker, it's going to be a keep. Next up is Modern Farmhouse. This came out the spring, the first spring I was planning, and this was like the best thing since sliced bread because it was all pretty neutral. And I was so excited about having neutral. So this one sticker book has been picked pretty clean. I have a couple of more copies of it because I am extremely fond of these black florals. And I love these sticker books. I mean, there's some things in here like I won't use these, but I can always pull them out and see if somebody else wants to pick them up, right? So we're going to keep Modern Farmhouse. And the next one up is Paper Glitter. Again, I bought this secondhand thinking, ooh, it'll be so cool. I've never touched it. It's got texture to it. It's weird. I don't care for it. I mean, it's got some great quotes in it, but it's not really my vibe. So Paper Glitter is on the chopping block. Planner Babe is up next, and I have the classic, the mini, and the accessory book. And I do like Planner Babe. It's not really functional for me, but I do love some of the decorative elements in it. Sorry, these sit underneath my desk, and of course, anytime I wear slippers all the time, and anytime I cross my legs, I guess all the dirt ends up in here, and it's been a while since I've been into these bins. Planner Basics. Again, these are books that I really don't ever touch. You know, I grab the occasional holiday out of them because they're black. I was really after the mini because I got this one secondhand, and I bought this one at Michael's before I even knew what Happy Planner was. I kid you not. I bought this before I even knew what Happy Planner was. I just bought the sticker book because I thought, oh, I could put that in my, planner or my journal, right? Didn't even know what Happy Planner was. But I was after these for the big numbers. So I have 2 copies of this because I pulled the numbers out of them. And I think we're going to rehome these guys. Next up, Productivity. This is another one that I got on clearance, $5.97. And I don't think, other than the occasional habit tracker or long thing, I've really used much out of this book because it's not really my vibe. So off you go. Quotes. This was a really great book. Actually, what I should do, I'm going to do a DIY quote book, and I'm going to pull apart all of these larger, like these types of quotes, and throw them into a book. So that's going to go in the keep pile for now. Live Creatively. This is, I can't remember the name of this book. Can't remember. It's not Live Creatively. It's, does it say on the back? It does not. I can't remember. One of y'all will tell me. I tell you. But I bought this secondhand, and I thought, ooh, it's, great. Actually, you know what? Looking through it, it is pretty damn great for rainbow stuff if I'm looking just for rainbow. This is another thing that drives me a bit crazy. I don't know about you, but where are they? These. Don't pre-layer my boxes because I don't necessarily want that there. Oh my God. I hate them. They had a sticker book that was layered boxes, and I'm like, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever... No, just no. Rad Teacher. I do not remember why I picked this up. Probably because it was in a frenzy and there was new stuff, and I was thirsty for Happy Planner. There's some stuff in here that will match bookish, but for the most part, this really is not my vibe. So I'm going to put that into the to-go pile. And Rainbow is up next. I think I've grabbed the occasional sticker out of here, but again, we now have so much, like we have so many options that we don't really need, like some of these older sticker books, right? All right, next up is a Wrong Wrong accessory book. And I really love Wrong Wrong. So I shall be keeping this one. She just needs to go with the rest of the Wrong Wrong stuff. Next up is Sassy Plans. And I love this book. It's very tongue-in-cheek like me. So, but some of these I won't use, like these. I'm just not going to put in a big eraser, and I won't use a lot of those. But what I will do is I'm going to go through and grab what I want out of it and then get rid of the rest. All right, the next stuff up is the seasonal stuff. Now, these we're probably not going to have a large amount that goes bye-bye because I love seasonal books. So we have the green seasonal, and I have a lot of copies of this because I love the Halloween section in it. I love the autumn section in it. Like, there's some great stuff in here, and these are just to die for. Like the little light strings, I love them. Little girls. I just used these in a Christmas declutter page, actually. So, 1, 2, 3. I have 4 copies. Actually, no, I have more than that because I have a couple down there. Do I really need this many copies? No. We are going to split and split. Okay. Squad Goals is up next, and this is the newer of the Squad Goals. These ones are not really a fave of mine, to be honest. I use them because I love Squad Girls, I do. But these are not really a big favorite of mine, but I do use them. So we're going to keep the Squad Girls. I recently picked up the accessory book for them, which was fantastic because it was only ever released, I believe, to Joann's, and at the time we couldn't get any of that stuff up here in Canada, so it was a pretty good find when I found it on Zulily. Stargazer. I love this sticker book. It's just a little weird. Even the newer one is a little weird, but I love the color palette in it. And because I myself am a little bit of a stargazer, okay, we're gonna say that's gonna be a keep. I have the newer one as well. I've used a bit in here, but not a ton. But I have a plan because I bought the Zodiac book as well, and I have a plan, and I thought it would make a neat addition to the channel if I can figure out how to make the videos without making them ridiculously long. So keep that in mind. There may be a surprise coming. Next up is one of my favorites, Stick Babes. And I have the Crafty Stick Babe. We have Stick Babe Essentials. And we have the Seasonal Stick Babe. And I love all of them. So they must stay. Okay. Next up is Stronger Together. This book goes really well. The palette goes really well with Friendship, which I didn't see in this. Is it up in the other ones? It must be up in the other ones. Did I buy the Friendship book? Maybe I didn't buy the Friendship book, but when I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, it's pretty much the same color palette as Stronger Together. But again, it's just, yeah, I mean, the purples are nice. And some of the, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to say this is a maybe. It's not too often I have a maybe. Usually I'm pretty good with this. It's either a yes or a no. Supermom. This is another one that was in that bundle that I picked up from the girl back east. This color palette is almost identical to the color palette of this. So if you have the Brights book, the Supermom is the same color palette. Let's just put it back where it belongs. Okay. Okay, so the Supermom, because I got rid of, yeah, I mean, some of this stuff could be useful. That's going to go in the go pile. All right, next up is, it looks like a colorful boxes, but it's not colorful boxes. It is here to protect my Teresa Collins sticker book. And I hoard this sticker book so badly, because I love it so much. I don't want to use it, but I need to use it because if I'm not using them, they're not useful. So that's going to be in the keep pile. And then of course I have the Teresa Collins quotes, the 5-sheet sticker pack. Next up is the Tiny. He's the Tiny. There's some cute, fun things in here. But I have to check because I also have that other mega sticker thing. So I should check and see how much of them are duplicates. Because if it's pretty much all the same stickers in that book, I may just opt to get rid of this. But like, there's some really cute stuff in here. Ironically, I was literally just trying to figure out where all the TVs were. Now you know. Well, I know. All right, up next is Today is the Day. And I have several of these books, but I've already gotten rid of quite a few of them because I want, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm confusing this with Every Day is the Same. Every day is, the Everyday sticker book, sorry. All of a sudden I was going to start singing you a song. Every day is exactly the same. Sorry, just broke into song on you. This one, I really want another copy of this book because I really want the quotes and the florals. So if anyone has one of these in their stash that they do not want, please let me know because I will take it from you. It is an old sticker book. It is a unicorn. You can't find it. Every time one comes up in the Facebook group, it's like gone before I can get to it. All right, we have the watercolor sticker book up, and I have 2 copies of this because Happy Planner sent me one with an order. So I got a free copy with one of the books. But these books, again, what I think I'll do is I'll just pull out the quotes, because that's really all I want out of them. I pulled out the quotes and the bullet points in these. And that was it, because this is the unused copy. But like, these are awesome. These quotes are so awesome. So it is a great sticker book. I just don't really need most of it. Okay, next up is watercolor goals. Now this is fun. Like these paint splashes and stuff. I just haven't used it for a while. Oh, and the ice cream cones. I forgot about those. So I think, but see this, do not layer my boxes. Just leave them be. I don't know about this because honestly, I haven't. It's got some habit trackers and I don't know. I think that's going to go in the maybe pile. Next up is the original winter book. I have a couple of copies of this book because again, it's seasonal and I tend to go a little bit crazy with the seasonal, but these ones, my favorite part of them is the black quotes and the bucket list. Where is the bucket list? It's got to be in here. Yeah, the bucket list. Like there's nothing to it. It's not like got little images with it. It's just black. The fall and the like the spring, summer, and the fall, they're great. I love them. Okay, then we have the newest winter book. And I have a couple of copies of this too because I thought it was just absolutely adorable. There's so much in here. So again, and you know what? I'm really happy I have like 2 copies of the newest fall. I wish I had 3. And I have like 3 copies of the winter book because now you can't seem to find them anywhere. And that's what I'm always afraid of, is if I really like a sticker book, I'm not going to be able to find it. Year to Shine. These are so pretty. But I haven't been in this book again in quite a long time. But it is coming to that time of year where, you know, if I'm looking for blue, Year to Shine is the perfect place to find it. And then we have these. How are we doing time-wise? Not bad. We have these dashboards. Now, the stick roll ones, yeah, I'm keeping. These, no, I don't think I'm going to keep them. They're not really, yeah, oops, this page fell off. You know, and this one, although I do use the animals, I will say that one, because I've got some of these in one of the mega sticker books. Has got these guys in it, and they're cute. And then this one, and it's never been opened. So I bought this secondhand, I think, too. Paid a pretty penny for it. Not, like, ridiculous. Actually, you know what? It wasn't that bad. I think it was like 10 bucks or something. And then I had to do shipping, but, you know, I bought it because I really liked the Dream Seeker. But see, these are a lie. The first page looks amazing. Possibly the second page. The rest of them, not so much. And that's what I found with this. I'm like, man, it's marketing. I got busted with marketing. All right, so this one, we didn't really have a large amount that is to go. We've got quite a bit, right? We've got these, and then these are the maybes. And then keeping in mind, within the keep pile, which has got mostly seasonal in it, I might add, you know, there'll be books that are leaving. It's just because I haven't gone through them yet to pull out the quotes that I would like to keep. But yeah, that's it for this one, you guys. So that concludes Destash Part 2. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach that, you know, elusive 1,000 subscriber goal. That's going to be a while, but I appreciate every little step of the way that you guys subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And you guys have a great week, and we'll see you on the flip side. Ciao.